Happy Wednesday! Hello, friends. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, or what I like to call Wine Wednesday.
Got my sparkling water.
She's got her sparkling water. I have my wine. So today's Wellness Wednesday is being brought to you by Good Light Creative.
Get all your creative needs
met by Good Light Creative.
That's right.
So I just have to say, Jacqueline and her sister are creating me some amazing graphics and some new business cards, and I am so freaking excited. I just got the proofs, and I cannot wait to get them. Yep. Y'all are going to be jealous. Just saying. Okay, so how are we doing? It's been a busy week. Mm-hmm. I was in Michigan last weekend and flew in late last night, or Monday night. And Jackie and I have been working from home today. Yeah. So I always love it when my roomie is home so we can chat. How's it going this week, Jack?
Oh, it's going. Just been, trying to stay focused and trying to keep I've been good at working out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So keeping that up and just keeping to my goals.
Proud of you.
What about you?
It's been an emotional couple days being at home, seeing my mom. Mm-hmm. Had to use a lot of my mindset skills over the last probably the last week. So I'm feeling a little emotionally drained, but I'm good. Got a good workout in today. Gonna have some roommate and boyfriend time tonight. The boy brought me a rose. He's so sweet. Anyway, so we're just gonna have some fun tonight for Wellness Wednesday. Okay, so for those of you who have been following us, thank you. We have been talking about different mindsets that we all struggle with. So we've talked about the I'm too busy mindset. We've talked about the all or nothing mindset. And last week we talked about the I'm not good enough mindset. So today we are going to be talking about the waiting to be happy mindset. So I don't know if some of you out there can identify with that. So what does that really mean? Like the waiting to be happy mindset?
I think part of it is, people always think about things they're going to be doing. For example, I don't have anything coming up right now, but, people are going through life. They go through their daily routine. They go to work 9 to 5 or whatever hours of the day, and they think of their happy place. Like, oh, my happy place is when I'm going to Disney World, or I'm going to be on that beach, or, it's just a vacation that they're planning. So they're like in a point where it's like they're waiting to go to their happy place, or they're waiting to be happy in a sense.
Good job. I did not prep her on this stuff. She never has any idea what I'm going to ask her. Nor does she know what the topic is until 5 minutes before.
That's right.
So society teaches us that happiness is a conditioned base. So for example, once maybe you get that promotion, you're going to be happy, right? Or once you lose weight.
I'd be happy if I lost weight.
Well, I'd be happy if I lost weight too. Once we lose weight, we'd be happy. Once we get to a certain point in our lives, we'll be happy. So this message is all around us. But what if it's actually the other way around? What if getting into a positive mindset and doing what we love leads to becoming healthier, more productive, and successful? I always think it's so crazy. I did this virtual summit. I was a speaker on this virtual summit last night and really talked about our mindset and how society teaches us to think negatively. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Mm-hmm. And it's so difficult for us to turn that around. So I don't usually throw out studies because I'm not really big of a research fan, but Harvard, they had a research study that was carried out by the American Happiness Research author and speaker, Shawn Achor.
Would you love to have that job?
Yeah.
Happiness
American
researcher?
Happiness researcher. And the research study talked about when our brain is positive, we are 3 times more creative. Which is why Jacqueline refuses to go to Michael's craft store with me. Why is that, Jacqueline?
I can never get her out of that store.
Never. It's worse than like clothes shopping. I get like this, my mind goes crazy creative. Not that I'm very creative.
You're creative.
But I love it. And then I'm like super happy. When our brain is positive, we experience 31% higher levels of productivity.
I agree with that.
Do you think that today, because you got to work from home today, so you were happier?
Gosh. I was so happy.
You actually said that earlier today. You were like, I was so productive today.
Yeah, felt like I was just free of distractions. I actually wasn't drained by, after my 8.5 hours I worked today. I was like, wow, I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. And yeah, it was just like a different mindset I had. And, it was working from home. It made me happy.
Yeah. When we have a positive mindset, 40% of people are more likely to receive a promotion at work. Ooh,
I agree with
Jack. Something to keep in mind, right?
Yes.
So even when you're just kind of doing the normal, mundane everything at work, be positive. And then obviously we know that the more positive your mindset, the study showed that people experience more energy and see more opportunities when we have a positive mindset.
Yeah, I think people, they keep their mind open in a sense. They're not always focusing on the negative. And I think when it happens is sometimes you're maybe not focusing on the positive, but just good things are happening around you. And that has like an aura of energy that is just coming off of you.
Love it. So as we know, happiness habits have been linked to greater success and energy. So we're talking about all of this, but how do we do this? How do we be in our happy place, right? Because we know that things, material things, and honestly, people cannot bring us happiness, right? It is up to us, ourselves, to create the mindset that makes us happy. I learned that. Materialistic things
do
not make you happy. No, read my book. Okay, so stop believing that you will be happy once you are successful or once you're healthy. Start being happy now. And so how do we do this? Couple quick things we're going to talk about because then Jackie's food is almost done on the stove. So we got to wrap this up soon. So keeping a daily gratitude journal. And I was actually going to bring this over and I forgot. It's in my bedroom, but I actually have a journal that I got online that's an actual gratitude journal. It's really cute.
I didn't know that.
It's rustic.
Rustic.
Yeah. It's a Michael's thing. So keeping a daily gratitude journal. So writing down the things you are grateful for in a notebook. And doing that like first thing you get up or throughout the day or when you go to bed. What's another one, Jack, that you think?
Part of it is getting daily exercise. We've talked about that in the past, because you can get into kind of your routine and, how can you get the endorphins going? Get your brain away from different things, get your blood moving. Daily exercise is really something that can make people happy, and it's been proven to do that.
Yeah. For reals. We talked about that with the I'm too busy mindset,
right? And
not getting our exercise.
Yeah.
The next one is meditation. So you can start with just 5 minutes a day. I'm going to be honest. I am not a meditation person.
Me neither.
I teach meditation to my clients, and a lot of people like it. I've tried it. I just have other, what I call quote unquote grounding skills that help me. But meditation is great. There's great apps out there. There's the Calm app, Headspace. And even just starting 5 minutes a day is going to be helpful to get you into your happy mode. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Almost the last one here is just perform random acts of kindness. I know I've done this before, I'll just kind of walk in the streets too, but, I see somebody that, might be hungry or that might, need some money. I've done that where, you see people on the street, and I always have loose change in my car. So I'm always grabbing that loose change and giving it to, whoever's out there.
Awesome. And I love doing the pay it forward in the drive-through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then last year, so funny that a year ago on Christmas Eve, I went downtown San Diego with a friend. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
And I did a Facebook Live because I wasn't with family on Christmas Eve. And it was it was so warm. I went downtown San Diego and did free hugs. I had a sign on a cardboard thing that said free hugs. And I walked around with my friend and we did free hugs. And I Facebook Lived the whole thing. We were out there for probably an hour. It was so amazing.
That's awesome.
Some people were like, what is wrong with you? But then most of them were just like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Thank you so much. And it was awesome. So doing something random for a perfect stranger or someone that you love or even someone you don't like. Do something nice to someone you don't like. That's going to give you a sense of happiness.
Right.
Okay. So we would love to hear some of your tips and tricks that you do to stay in the positive, happy mindset. Yeah. I know for me, it's doing these Facebook Lives with Jacqueline. It's my wine. It is, what else?
Well, for me, it's like the simple little things. You know, I like to make sure I get my checklist done. That makes me happy.
Yes.
Knowing that like I left my job or I left, the day doing as much as I could. I didn't waste time or, I was able to help somebody. Those are kind of the things that make me happy.
Yes. I love this topic because it's all about our happy mindset. So we would love to comment below on some things that you do to help stay in that happy mindset, especially with the holidays coming up. I know we talked about this last week. We can easily forget about ourselves and the things that we need to do to take care of ourselves. And so, take some time to think about what is your happiness.
Right.
Are you focused on the next thing? So for me, when I book this big speaking gig, I'm going to be happy. When I write my second book, I'm going to be happy, right? No, and I always have to remind myself, like being happy right here, right now. The fact that I'm with two amazing human beings in my comfy house. We're making dinner and going to watch some trashy TV, which I never do. Never do. But not trashy.
It's not trashy.
Mundane, is that the word?
Mundane?
Mindless. Trashy, mindless, same thing. This is our happy mindset.
I think she's a little too happy.
I'm a little jet lagged, I think. I don't know. And also, if you need to stay in the happy mindset, contact Jacqueline and just have her laugh for you.
Oh.
Because I love her laugh. Okay, so we love these things so much, and we love when you join us. So share with us again, like some tips that maybe you do to stay in your happy mindset. Also, just a couple announcements again. Feel free to join the You Are Enough community on Facebook. It's an amazing community where I offer even more tips and tricks and strategies and support and encouragement to all of us who just need to believe that we are enough and just providing that support. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I think my headband's on a little too tight. My hair's a little too tight.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
we're keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Hey, because I did this social media thing a couple weeks ago, and we just really talked. And for some reason, every call that I've been on and the summit I did last night, the theme for the last couple of weeks has just been authenticity. And, most of you who know me, like that's one of my favorite words. And that's one of my values is really trying to be real. And hey, this is us. We are as real as it gets. So join the You Are Enough community on Facebook. If you are looking for some graphic design work, Good Light Creative.
That's right.
Check them out on Facebook and at their website, goodlightcreative.com. I will make sure to show you all of my amazing graphics when I get them done because I'm super excited.
And one thing too, we're going to probably, I think this week or next week, we Good Light Creative on our Facebook page, we do we feature one of our clients that we worked with. So if you follow our page, Megan's going to be featured at some point.
I am?
You will.
Oh, I didn't know this. Yay.
Yeah. So I got to see if it's going to be this week or next week. But we will have it up and you'll be able to see all the amazing things we've done. Kind of revamped her whole business cards and they look amazing.
Oh my gosh, they are
amazing. So you have to check them out and check us out.
Yeah. And again, join the Blonde Bombshell podcast community on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We release our new episodes every week. I think that's about it. So we're going to go be happy in our happy mindset. We would love to hear from you. Again, join us every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesdays, usually between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes we are a little late. But anyway, we hope you have a great night, and we will see you next week. Bye. Bye.